Okay, the reason why I'm doing this video is I've had quite a few questions from on forums, groups that I'm in, about why I'm a prepper. So I thought I'd do a short video explaining why I am, and I believe I kind of have the mentality that anything is possible in this world. If you can think of it, it's possible. That's the mentality I have. The biggest threat I see is civil unrest and government collapse. There's so many things that has changed around us in the past, couple of years, and I suppose people have just agreed to it, just adapted to it. But how much can you adapt to? There's only so much, and then things are starting to get desperate already, and there's already millions of people that are always struggling about it. And I mean, if you look at elderly people, they're struggling to keep warm, to keep fed, things like that. So I kind of think, well, if things do go bad, even if you lose your job or you get made redundant or you get ill or you have an accident or anything like that, you need to have reserves available because you might not have the money available. If you're on benefits, they might be cut. So I believe having a good stock of food is essential. Having the basic survival things that you need in life. So if you end up losing your house and having to go homeless or anything like that, you need to feel comfortable and feel like you've not lost everything. So you need to know how to basically hunt, fish, maybe how to stock food, how to fight, basic use of weapons. I feel that you need to do that. And if you have a family, I mean, you have to think, what are you going to do? What are you going to do if things turn bad? I mean, you see plenty of families out there and they don't prep at all. They've got no, probably have enough food to last a few days, if that. And I think so many people rely on the government so much that they wouldn't know how to survive. They think that they'll bail them out for everything, that they'll come to the help and rescue if things go bad. That's not always the case. You have to have the mentality that you're one for all. Look after yourself. When things turn bad, it'll be a dog eat dog world, and there may be communities out there of preppers and things like that. That's their choice, and there may be people that prefer it just to be kept within the family or by yourself. That's their choice as well. But you need to take care of yourself and be responsible for yourself. So, people with children, I don't have any, it's harsh saying respect, but I would want to do everything in my power to assure that my children are safe, that they're going to be cared for, that they're not going to be starved to death, that they're going to be warm, things like that. And they're essential. And you need to kind of have the mentality as well. If you've got family living away, is it really safe for you to be travelling all them, hundreds of miles perhaps to go to your, say, grandma's or aunties? Is their house safe? What stock do they have? So there's a lot of challenges that you have to be met mentally to be able to prepare yourself for everything. And the first thing where I started prepping is I've always been quite outdoorsy and things like that. So I've always been into bushcraft and doing shelter making and a bit of hunting and things like that. And I just chose to expand it. And I have been going through a difficult time myself due to injury. And so I've been fortunate that I've got food stocked and things like that. Other people aren't as lucky. So even though some people see preppers as, oh, it's about zombies, you know, the things that maybe not be as realistic when in fact, well, they could be, you need to see anyone that has a snow kit in the car or a breakdown kit. That's some form of prepping as well. So you need to expand on that. Think about what you would do. Give yourself every situation possible of what could go wrong. And people need to wake up to realise how much could go wrong. You know, there is so much nuclear war, the plague. There's even a plague that's just recently started in Madagascar, and from proof of what plagues have done before, they've spread from continent to continent. Could arrive here in the UK. What would you do for that? I mean, you need to protect yourself. You need to, have enough to try and get yourself through this, and at least attempt, and feel confident that you're okay to be self-sufficient. So they're my reasons for being a prepper. I prepare, you know, I feel better being prepared. I feel secure, confident that if anything did go wrong, then I can do what I can to the best. So that's my reason.